Hello, everybody. So we're at a little bit of a transition point here where the first week was just kind of a get to know you. Now we're getting into more of the meat of the course. So I'm probably not going to make a video all the time, but I figured I want to recap a little bit about the Two Truths and a Lie, kind of my thoughts about that, and then give you more of a, a verbal preview of what's coming up in the next week. So, well, the next several weeks. So with the Two Truths and a Lie, I was very pleased with how it turned out. Not only did I see a lot more commenting.
We play this thing?
Yeah, we'll play that in just a second.
Why?
Just wait for me. Go.
Why?
I saw. Okay, you wait right there. Be quiet though. I saw a lot more commenting than was necessary, including stories and elaborations. There were a lot of times where extra questions or comments were asked and then answered. A few times were not. So if you want to go back and double check on yours that you answered everything, feel free. Otherwise, I liked the amount of analysis and thought going into the posts. It seemed like there was a lot of detective work of trying to pick up on details in the pictures or um, in the posts themselves to try to deduce. You may have also noticed that a lot of my posts, I tried to not necessarily agree with everybody. There were a few that I guessed and tried to support, knowing that I was probably wrong. So I could highlight a number of these, but just to give you a feel for some things that I thought were effective. I liked how in Maddie's post, um, she was responding that there were a number of Amaya and Maddie kind of posting back and forth, good conversations going on. I really like to see that. Um, in Dawn's post, I like to see the consistently responding to all of the posts. Um, and then there was another one. And then in Matt's post, um, I like to see the elaboration, the questions of, hey, now I really want to know what the answer is to this, followed by Matt telling his story about being told not to bleed on the ice. Um, I think they need to have, I think it would help us and Matt if they had some kind of punctuation mark in English, maybe call it the sarcastices, where you could indicate whether you were being sarcastic or not. Anyway, so that was thumbs up on the Two Truths and a Lie. Let's keep moving on. So the first thing you'll notice about this week two is the banner. You may look at that and say, "What is that thing?" That's kind of the point. That's why I chose that. This is a motor that I took apart um, just because I was curious about it. I thought it looked really cool, so I took a picture. That's kind of it. Kind of stands for this whole unit where we're going to be researching something that you don't know about, but that you're interested in. And that can be a challenge to find something like that. Um, but I think it's a great way to get started, is to pursue the curiosity. Okay, so you'll figure out the setup that we have. This is a repeating layout where the first week you'll do a brainstorm post, read the assignment sheet. We'll have a few topics through each unit. So this one's going to be, the first one's going to be thesis statements, where there's a thesis statement video that you'll watch and then make a response to. Reading responses. These things are things that you'll get used to, that we do kind of consistently throughout. The main thing I wanted to point out, though, was about the iSearch, because it's not that common, I don't think, of a type of essay. The main thing to keep in mind is that you're taking us on a journey through your research process. So it's not just the final product that you're showing us kind of throughout. So the story of your search, what you discovered, and then the reflections of your search. Not all of those are going to be equal sections. You're probably going to, it's probably going to be messier than that. The reading, I think, portrays it in a way that's pretty straightforward, but I think yours is going to be a little bit messier, hopefully. So there are a number of approaches you can take on this essay. One is like the banner. You might go with something technology related. There is a huge number of technology-based developments that are going on that could really lend themselves to this type of essay. Another is medical. That seems to have some students seem to have had some success with that in the past. Like last semester, a student wrote about types of hip replacements because that was something that was applicable. Her husband was doing something like that. Then there are a number of other, basically anything's free game. I'll leave comments on the brainstorm posts to let you know kind of how likely I think, because a good topic will go a long way in a successful essay. Anyway, that should do it. Let me know, send me an email if something looks off, because I've been known to make mistakes. And I'm going to go ahead and end with a reward for making it all the way through this video. Some pictures of my cute kids. Anyway, thank you, and I will see you in the comments. Bye.